The stars were out in the American Association last night, and we saw some great action. I'm Carter Woodiel. It's time for your daily whip around on this Sunday, and we begin with a jaw-dropping performance from Matt Hall of the Kansas City Monarchs. We're really running out of ways to say that Matt Hall is really good at pitching. Another dominant outing, strikes out 12 over 6 shutout innings. He lowers his ERA to 0.89, by far the best in the American Association. Hasn't allowed a run in his last 24 and 2/3 innings, and the Monarchs beat the Salt Dogs 3-2. Elsewhere, Fargo-Moorhead taking on Chicago. This was a heck of a game. The Red Hawks would open up a big lead. John Silviano with his 19th homer of the season here, a 3-run blast. It was 9-2 in the 6th, but the Dogs rallied. 7th inning, Trent Bauer with a 3-run home run. That made it a 1-run ball game at Impact Field. 9-8. It would stay that way going into the 9th. The Dogs had first and third, but this ground ball off the glove of the pitcher, and Sam Dexter made some tremendous barehanded play to get the last out of the ball game, and Fargo-Moorhead wins their 9th straight, 9-8. Sioux City and Winnipeg played 2 yesterday at Lewis and Clark Park. David Washington blasted his 27th home run of the year in the 4th inning of Game 1. That ties him with Matt Adams for the most of the association. Winnipeg had some great defense, too. Look at Jacob Rhinesmith laying out in left field to make the diving catch. Nivaldo Rodriguez had a good outing for the Explorers, though. The Washington homer was the only run he allowed in 5 innings. He struck out 9, and Sioux City took control with 4 runs in the 5th, including this 2-run base hit from Gabe Snyder. They would win Game 1 5-1, and Game 2 would be even smoother for Sioux City. Zach Hedges threw 6 shutout innings, only allowed 1 hit without walking anybody, striking out 8. Incredible performance from the right-hander, and the X's take the finale 3-0. Milwaukee taking on Sioux Falls last night from Franklin Field. Ty Colbreth had a great outing for the Canaries. 6 innings, 2 runs on 7 hits, strikes out 3. Sioux Falls would take a 3-2 lead into inning number 7 after that Colbreth strikeout, but that was when Will Kencher hit this go-ahead 3-run home run in the 7th, his 2nd homer of the night, 12th of the year, and the Milkmen would hang on for a 5-3 win at home. They passed Kane County in the standings. Speaking of Kane County, they were taking on Cleburne from Geneva last night. Look at Cornelius Randolph making the diving grab out in left field, coming on to make the play. Well done from the Cougars left fielder. This was Cleburne's night, though. Josh Lucas had his best start of the season. 7 scoreless innings, 3 strikeouts. He would earn the win for the Rotors, and Wyatt Matheson continues to swing a hot bat for Cleburne. He's played 10 games with Cleburne. He's driven in 11 runs, including that solo home run, and the Rotors win it 5-3. And Gary South Shore, who are fighting with Cleburne in that playoff race, they got a W as well. This is Victor Nova with a 3-run home run in the 1st inning of their game in Lake Country, his 6th of the season. He had 4 RBIs in this game, and later LG Castillo with a 2-run home run in the 3rd. The Railcats would jump out to a 6-0 lead. They would hang on from there in an 8-5 victory. Here's all the scores from yesterday. Had that extra game between Sioux City and Winnipeg because of that doubleheader, and decent night for the traveling teams in the association. In the standings, Chicago's lead is down to just 2.5. The Milwaukee Milkmen are surging, and Cleburne is 2.5 clear of Gary South Shore still for the last playoff spot. As for the West Division standings, the Monarchs have clinched a playoff spot with that tremendous Matt Hall performance from Kansas City. They and Fargo-Moorhead are pulling away from Winnipeg. Sioux City still hanging on to 4th. Taking a look at today's schedule in the American Association. A lot of afternoon baseball on this Sunday, and Fargo-Moorhead and Chicago, the matchup of division leaders, but the Red Hawks trying to get their 10th straight win and their 6th straight against the Dogs. That game begins at 3 p.m. today. And you can watch every game all season long and every playoff game all September long at aabaseball.tv. I'm Carter Woodiel for the American Association, where we play to win.